Good morning and welcome to episode 13 of Face the Truth, the weekday podcast of the Truth Church of Olathe, Kansas. I really am happy that you've chosen to join us today. I deeply appreciate it when you take the time to listen, and I hope these podcasts are a blessing to you. I want to remind you the very special service we have planned for this weekend. This coming Sunday, April the 12th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to have a special Resurrection Sunday service in the parking lot of the church. Now, please note, we will not be having morning or evening service. It's just the one service at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it will be in the parking lot of the church. In order to be sure that we don't violate any state or county mandates, we are asking, please remain in your car at all times. The building is not going to be available even for the use of restrooms. You're not going to be able to make physical contact with anyone, but you will be able to park within enough distance that we can at least see one another, smile, wave, enjoy worshiping together. It is the closest thing that we're going to have, at least for now, to being able to assemble ourselves together at the house of God. We're going to do our best to keep the service to a maximum of 1 hour because you won't have access to the restrooms. We're going to be aware of that, and I'm just very excited about this opportunity, and I certainly hope that you're planning to join us if at all possible. I do ask that you would arrive early. If you get in late, it's just going to be more difficult on those that are trying to direct the parking. It's going to create more of a problem for everyone. And since we're starting late, everybody ought to be able to be up and be here in plenty of time. Try to get here by 1:30 and join us. Now, we will still offer a live stream online. If you don't feel comfortable coming or if you're sick, we ask you not to attend. But for those that do want to come, we encourage you to come together. For everyone else, we're still going to offer a live stream online, and you will have that option if necessary. I want to encourage everyone who can and feels comfortable with it. Let's come together for the first time in several weeks, and let's celebrate the fact that Jesus is alive and that the Truth Church is still alive as well. It appears that our online giving portal is available once again. At least we're going to give it another try. Simply go to give.newlifepc.com. That's give.newlifepc.com to make your contribution. You will need to click Add Fund if you're going to give both tithes and offerings. Of course, you can always bring your contributions, drop them off here at the church, or just contact us and we'll make arrangements to collect them for you. Having said all that, I want to get into our daily devotion. I took a little extra time on Monday's podcast, and so I'm going to do my best to balance it out and be much more brief today. Once again, we're going to go to the Old Testament. This time, we want to focus on the tabernacle in the wilderness. Specifically, I want to look at the instructions God gave the Levites concerning the brazen altar. In Leviticus chapter 6, the Lord provided explicit instructions about the process of presenting a burnt offering. The priest was told not only how to offer it, but even how he was to dress during the offering and what to do when the offering was completed. Now, interestingly, what was not stated was how the fire was to be started in the first place. 3 chapters later, Leviticus 9, the Bible records the fact that Moses and Aaron followed the instructions exactly as God had given them. As a result of them following these directives, the Lord accepted that first burnt offering in a spectacular way. Listen to this, Leviticus 9, verses 22 through 24. And Aaron lifted up his hand toward the people and blessed them, and came down from offering of the sin offering and the burnt offering and peace offerings. And Moses and Aaron went into the tabernacle of the congregation and came out and blessed the people, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the people. And there came a fire out from before the Lord, and consumed upon the altar the burnt offering and the fat, which when all the people saw, they shouted and fell on their faces. So it's at this point we see why God did not give instructions on how they should start the fire. The reason was the Lord himself ignited the original fire on the altar. It was a miraculous fire that man could not replicate. With that in mind, let's go back to Leviticus 6 and see one other important instruction God had given to them before the fire fell. Leviticus chapter 6, verses 12 and 13. And the fire upon the altar shall be burning in it, it shall not be put out. And the priest shall burn wood on it every morning, and lay the burnt offering in order upon it, and he shall burn thereon the fat of the peace offerings. The fire shall ever be burning upon the altar, it shall never go out. God started the fire, but he required them to keep it burning. He commanded that they add wood to the altar every morning. They were not to let this miraculous fire die out. As it was with Moses, so it is with us. When we received the Holy Ghost, God ignited a fire in our souls. But now it is our responsibility to keep that fire burning. It's not going to continue to burn just because God started it. But we have an obligation to do our part to make sure that the fire in our soul shall never go out. Whatever we do, we cannot afford to let the fire go out in our lives. We must keep it burning. Saints, if this world ever needed a church on fire, it's right now. In the midst of all the craziness that's going on in this world today, we have got to be doing everything we can to keep adding wood to the fire so it doesn't go out. Now, I find it interesting that God specifically stated the wood should be added every morning. As I read that, I couldn't help but think of the words of the psalmist. David said in Psalm 5, verses 1 through 3, "Give ear to my words, O Lord. Consider my meditation. Hearken unto the voice of my cry, my King and my God. For unto thee will I pray. My voice shalt thou hear in the morning, O Lord. In the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up." We really need to be making it a point to spend time every morning talking to God and thereby keeping the fire burning. Now, hopefully these podcasts are also adding some wood to your altar, along with the live stream of our church services. Add to that your daily Bible reading. And I'm telling you, you should have enough wood to create a strong blaze on a daily basis. In closing, there's another interesting tidbit I want to mention. My limited effort at research brought up mixed results as to the accuracy of this information, so I can't claim for sure that it's true. But I've been told that viruses die when exposed to heat. If that's true, why don't we as a church build a flame that will forever put an end to the pandemic we're facing today? Saints of God, let's get the fire burning. Once again, thank you for joining us on this podcast. Please let me remind you that we are here to help you in any way we can. Also, don't forget this weekend's parking lot service. If you need anything, contact us. We are here for you. If you have prayer requests, other comments, send them to prayer@olathetruth.com, prayer@olathetruth.com. Until next time, take care and God bless.